Hi, this is Unpopular, and this is the very first episode of my new show called Unpopular Opinions. Here, I'll talk about the things that I enjoy in life. This is totally a separate channel from my work channel, which is all about technology. Here, I'll talk about entertainment, gaming, politics, a bit about technology as well, but this is all about my opinion and thoughts. And these are unpopular opinions, which means that you won't feel comfortable with these thoughts. I myself am a writer. I also used to be a fiction writer. I used to write science fiction, but I got so busy with my daily work as a journalist that I don't do that much. I still am working on my novels, but that's pending. So, as a writer, as a creative person, when I look at a lot of things, I do feel compelled to, hey, this could have been better. So, this show is all about that. So, be prepared. I just want to make sure that you do know what this show is all about before you post comments. So, the first episode is all about the Netflix show Away. We watched, I think, one and a half episodes so far. I started watching it with my wife. And after watching the first two episodes, I have a lot of kind of doubts about the show. Though I'm enjoying the show, but the issue that I have, we'll talk about that. But before we go into that, I want to say that it's otherwise it's a great entertainment. If you just keep all those logics aside, it's a great show so far. Of course, acting is awesome. I mean, what else to expect from the Oscar-winning artist Hilary Swank, and everybody else have done incredible job. The criticism that I have here is more for show creators and not for the actors. Number one issue that I had with the show, and I think that's also a premise, is conflict within the team. I mean, if you look at it, the Russian astronaut and Chinese astronaut, they have no trust for the commander of the show. And if you're sending a mission for almost 3 years in a space where there will be no support from outside, all these 6 or 7 people will be stuck together, and they don't trust their commander. How is that possible for a team that has already been working for 2 years? Even during the press conference, that was brought up, but as the show progressed, we saw the conflict. I don't know about the end of the show, how things, maybe this conflict was created so that in the end they will earn, she will earn their respect. I don't know about that, but this should not have happened for the show like that. Because if you look at NASA, I mean, they have invested a lot of money in researching conflict resolution and management skill of their crews. They cannot afford to send out teams where they not only have conflict with each other, but they may also try to sabotage the mission. I mean, if you look at the testimonials or the positions that the Russian and Chinese astronaut made, they were like trying to criticize their commander. That should not have happened in any team. This team should not have existed in the first place. And also, you're not going to change the commander at the last moment because of pressure from different governments. That was beyond my understanding. If this is the premise of the show, this is a very right. The foundation of the show is weak. Second problem I have with a lot of Netflix shows, a very good example is Indian Detective. Why can't Indian actors on Netflix show speak proper Hindi? I mean, the Ram Arya is an Air Force fighter pilot from India, and he's representing ISRO. So he is most probably living in India. He is not a second or third generation British or American citizen. But his Hindi is worse than those of Indian Detective. Imagine Vivian Wu or Mark Evanier speaking such painful Mandarin or Russian. So that was painful to watch. I know a lot of other people may not even notice it, but this is not doing justice to a piece of work. And Netflix should tighten a bit the producers, that whenever they introduce especially Indian shows, please make sure that they speak the language properly. This is a kind of disservice to an audience and to the art form itself. Now, the last issue that I had was solar panel failure. I really don't understand whether it's NASA or the show, because to be honest with you, my Minecraft server has more redundancy than the solar panels of this mission. You're telling me that you need 3 panels to provide power supply to the whole station for the whole journey. You have no redundancy at all, and you know it's mechanical panels, they may fail. And suddenly that has become a big issue now in 2020. Why was there no backup? But if you remember, NASA mission of sending first women to space, their suits were not fit to their sizes. So I don't know whether it's a criticism of NASA itself, bureaucracy, or it's a criticism of the show creators. In any case, I really don't buy it that you're sending out a mission and you really don't have any redundancy, you don't have any extra panels. And so I was kind of shocked to see that these small mistakes are part of the show. And the problem is that these small issues are the foundations of the show. The show is built on these things. So what I feel as a writer, if I was the one who were writing the story, I would have totally rejected the story. No, this cannot be the foundation of the show. The internal logic of the story is failing there. So far, as I said, I have only watched 1.5 show. So maybe I'm totally wrong about how they deal with this problem. But so far, I'm really not happy with the storyline. So that's the unpopular opinion that I have about the show Away. Thanks for watching it. Be nice in the comments and see you in the next episode. Thank you.